I don't even know what to say. That is bizarre. What's up guys, Dennis here, and I got a quick project for you. I'm making something out of copper pipe, and I need to attach some of this tubing. And I could not find an adapter at the hardware store that was the right size, so I'm going to try and make something. I've seen people shrink copper tube before by applying a force to the outside while it rotates. Just press on it and it just magically shrinks down to a smaller diameter. That was my idea. And I've got a bunch of these roller skate bearings from other projects, and my thought was that I could just arrange these somehow in some kind of simple machine that would just push on this pipe as it rotated in my lathe. I had all kinds of really cool designs for this. Had some kind of screw mechanism that brought two pieces together. And then I thought, okay, maybe I could have like a big arm that like I can use like a lever action. I started thinking like, how can I simplify this even more? And then I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe for this part, I can actually use a C-clamp. Well, there's gotta be a tool that pushes two things together and I can adapt some bearings on. And then I thought of it. A pipe cutter. It's exactly what I need. I just need to replace the cutter part with a bearing. And in this case, I think it'll work better if they're all bearings. They'll be smoother. These are just simple plain bearings. They just rotate on a shaft. This was 12 bucks at Harbor Freight, maybe 14 and change after taxes. So I don't care about you losing that money to just trying something out. Let's try. Let's try it out. Alright, so I just gotta knock these pins out somehow. And that was super easy. Okay, that not so much. Maybe try the vise. There we go. Okay. So now I've got all these out. So now the idea is literally just replace them with these. It's a little tight. I think it would be better if there's a little bit more clearance, but let's see how it works. I wonder if I can just do this by hand. Not sure it's working. Let's go ahead and cut off a piece after all. All right. Okay, the issue is that these move around side to side too much, so I gotta figure out some washers or something to put in there. Okay, so I've got some nuts in there. There's still some play, but at least it keeps the bearings on one side. So let's try this out. Yeah, not really. There just isn't enough clearance between the tool and the bearings. You can see the bearings are barely bigger than this part here. Alright, so I ground this part so that there's some relief here so that the pipe isn't rubbing there, which I think it was. And I think it was also rubbing on the high spots on the nuts. So you can see there's not like, we can't shrink that pipe down too far because it'll start hitting this other stuff. But let's just see if this works and hopefully shrinks it down enough so that I can get the tubing over it, which is really what I want. But let's see if it works at all. And you know what? I'm going to flip it around. Start fresh. Why not? Okay. It has a tendency to want to walk off the end of the pipe. I'm not quite sure why. Oh, I think it's the way. Oh, that's weird. Kind of like the way you angle it tends to want to walk. It feels like it's doing something. It feels like it's, I don't know. Kind of okay. Kind of looks like it. Is it shrinking? Is it shrinking evenly? This doesn't feel safe. Okay, I'm gonna stop. It's not rubbing on anything. Is it? No. Maybe try a little bit more. Okay, I'm gonna try and keep it in like a groove right here. Getting copper on the bearings. This is weird. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Okay, alright. Okay. There, let's try. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is not. Okay, that's not safe. Alright. What the? What the fuck? What? How in the hell? Guys, if you didn't see this just happen before your eyes, I mean, would you even believe? I don't understand how that happened. Focus, come on. Okay. How does that even... That is a round pipe, and now it's square. How does it get square by rotating in between three bearings? How does that even happen? What the hell? Just to check if it was a fluke. No, it was not a fluke. I did it again. What? I'm still like, okay, so the second time it started going like I thought it would work fine, and then all of a sudden it just went totally square. Totally square. So I have no idea what happened, guys. If you have any clue, please let me know in the comments, because well, that was just plain bizarre. I've never seen anything like that before. If you have any tips on what I can do to shrink that metal tube, because I still need to. Yeah, I thought for sure this was going to work really well and it's going to be super simple. Did not expect that. That failed in a way that I could... Welcome to What Dennis Does, where failure is always interesting. If you like this kind of stuff, you might want to hit that subscribe button and click the bell if you want to get notified when I have new videos. Sometimes it's hard to see in your subscription feed. You know, it's YouTube's changing things, so do me a favor and click that bell. I think it helps out. So, again, comments are always welcome, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. No idea. No idea. Alright. That's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.